Hey guys, got another one for you. Scorpion Pass again. I featured a low tier game on this, but I wanted to get my STG on one of my videos. Just having some good games in it. Have yet to ace it, but just want to kind of show what this tank's about. So let's begin. Obviously, when you start in the south, pretty much try to win the 1, 2, 3. It's hard because the map's kind of angled, but I guess like the A3 to B5 sectors. We have a teammate that pings the K line, but to me I really don't feel like that's important, because even if you win this side, you can just turn around and get back to your flag to defend it. So honestly, you're keeping everything on the 0 and K line out of the fight until they finally get to your flag. So if you're using all your gun power to win the left side, it's going to be a sweep, and then you can always go back and clean up the cap. Now the other thing is nice about being in the south and winning this north flank is that there's always going to be people in D0 sniping. It's just the meta of the map and the game. So I really thought that they weren't going to push that side, which makes the south a little bit more difficult, because if you get spotted here, you can get sniped from the D0 line. And I see that T71. Now this is just kind of showing what the STG is about. I was overcommitted over that ridge, so that T71 can pen my hull, but as soon as I back up below that little undulation, then I bounce his shell off my turret and someone else from D0 that shoots at me. Here I get a shot in the charioteer. Sorry I didn't get my cam over faster, but anyways, so that hill is actually pretty important. If you can hold that hill, you can control a lot of the vision on this side. So the charioteer and the Cromwell took that, and the Cromwell's actually going to use that to their advantage and go try to kill Artie. And I'm a little late to recognizing this, but I do see it. So I got a nice shot to save Artie. Artie misses, and then I miss too. So I give him the old apology. However, he started to drive north, and I feel like had he driven out south or east, I would have been able to give him a hand. Now, I want to try to put the Crom away, and I miss. And then I recognize that there's a SC-152 coming. That's a pretty dangerous tank. You see he takes off 687 hit points. But since he's a front-facing tank destroyer, he's kind of committed himself to dying here. And I'm also, while I'm doing this, when on my reload, I'm keeping track of this Slayer. I just want to know what is he doing. And he's kind of just chilling there. So now I proxy spot him and he's coming over, so I want to get to this ledge, and I don't honestly understand if I just missed that badly. I don't recall the shot. But now, once again, front-facing tank destroyer overcommits himself to a medium tank. Now, the only way he should go over that ledge is if he knows he's got a guaranteed shot on me. But the nice thing is about having low health is some people just think they're going to all-in you. So, alright, 7-6. When we look at the tanks here, we still got an IS-3 Pershing and a Bat Chat and me. Those are tier 8s. They have VK-100-01, Oho, Senshi, Remitile, Borsig. I notice our Minuteman has been squaring up against this VK-100-01. Props to him. tier 7 against a VK 100-01. That's pretty solid to stand up there. Alright, so I'm a one shot for both of these, but I want to give my Minuteman support. And my threat right now, I feel, is the VK 100-01P, and I want to keep him in between me and the IS, but unfortunately that IS is too quick. So kill him, and this is when I really realized that this guy's got the small gun and doesn't have the big gun, since he couldn't go through my hull. And you'll rarely see that, guys. I mean, this hull is pretty garbage, but the turret is strong. So I want to face hug him. 2 reasons. I want to not get hit by Artie. You can see Artie tracks me there. And then the other reason is he can't get his gun down because he's Russian with bad gun depression, so he's pretty much just going to be shooting at my turret. Hide here for a second until I go dark. I don't want Artie to splash me. 114 hit points. He can take me out. You can see Artie shoots, so I know it's clear to go. And we got a 10v8. Now I really feel like if I didn't go and take those 2 heavies out, that we may have struggled through this. And I get a little redemption shot. I can see the back of this guy, and this time I put him away. So, I mean, a little easier target. I don't know if he was tracked. I don't think he was. I think he was just turning his turret around to see if he could shoot at whatever was firing at him. It should have been our black prince. So, the biggest mistake you can make on this is after you win the north flank, is push out along the water from A7. This stuff's going to be spotting you. It's going to put shots onto you, and a lot of times you can't spot it back. So I see the filthy pig, wipe him out, and there's just this Tiger 1 sitting on the side hill. Like, he's not even in cover, he's just sitting there. So he makes an easy target for me. This gun's reloads kind of costly, so you definitely don't want to brawl too much in it, and as well as like the hull armor. It's kind of like a mid to long range and then a flanking medium, so if they're engaged you definitely can take advantage of it. This gun combined pretty much with any heavy tank that's brawling is going to whittle your opponent down really fast, because this alpha is phenomenal. Alright, so I'm going to speed this up. Obviously, this is the worst part of this map. At the end, when the tanks hide up on that 0 line, K line, we have a SU-152 going to fight the Remitile Borsig, and the Borsig takes him down. So that's 3 forward-facing snipers that you got to watch mess their game up. Now the bat chat's going in. Not sure if the Borsig shot there. I think he did. And then the bat chat goes in for the kill. And I'm kind of selfish. I'm hoping that the Borsig kills him here, but you can see Borsig misses his shot, and the bat chat just finishes him up with the ram. So I'll give him a good game. And we'll go to endgame stats there. I mean, a lot of times, if you're low health, you can use that to bait people, but also, you know, recognize where you are on the map. Don't throw your tank away. Even if you have 1 hit point, your gun still works. So, I don't like to just like sit in back and hide, but I do play a little bit more passive or intelligent when I am low health. So I think after this video, I'm gonna just come up with different videos on what I wish I knew when I first started the game, that I think would help out with newer players. So there's a first class mastery badge, which I've got a few of these, but I haven't got the ace tanker. Had I got some assisted damage here, I think I probably would have locked it down, but a high caliber did 41 damage, and the bat chat with 29. Together we did 9 kills. So that's all I got for you guys.